about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a little technical difficulty there. We are back here live from Warrior Stadium here on the campus of St. Michael, where boys soccer again taking on Episcopal. Warriors gonna free kick from the near side, trying to get the equalizer here. Lots of touches inside. Sent back out. Wilson had it inside. Got it challenged and knocked back out. Warriors having it inside again. Gets just through to the goalie. Can we apologize for the brief little technical difficulties we had. We're back up and running here. 1-0 is your score. Episcopal up here with about just under 7 minutes left. Ball challenge in that far left corner. And it will go to goal kick. Subs again for Episcopal. Sending on a pair of new players. Sent back in. Play there on the goal kick. And that one is shot towards the goal, but saved by Goff. Episcopal controls that. But Goff is able to run it down far to the left of his goal, but nobody was there to challenge it. Ian Marr sent it up ahead, tried to get it through to Babin, but Parker back under control. Bounces, Babin almost, as that ball bounced off the chest of the goalie. Was hanging out there for just a split second, and Nate Babin just a little bit too late getting there. Good to Riley Wilson. Wilson to Campbell, who's going to try to get it rolling. Wilson. Zillick from way outside hits the crossbar at the top of the goal, almost. Warriors get it back. Taking possession here. And that's going to go out of bounds. His Episcopal defender was able to hold off Babin. Going to create the goal kick here. Ben Jones has it. Engler trying to send it in to Gitz. Chipped up ahead. Looking to try to get that to Ian Morrow, who's coming down the left side. Engler all the way across the field to Campbell. Jones trying to send it up ahead to Parker. But the goalie comes out and cuts that off. We're now at 2 minutes. The rest of the half will be kept down there on the field. Don't know that we're going to have a whole lot of extra time or anything. Haven't been too many delays for anything. And sub coming in again for Episcopal. Maybe a minute or so. A few of these substitutions have let some seconds tick off the clock, but not too much. Jones cuts that off, sends it back down, trying to clear it out, and out of bounds. Engler high up in the air, keeping it down that far side. And foul called out there. Challenge over on the far side, right about the 50-yard line on that play attempt from Englert. Trying to give it maybe one last run at it. Now Episcopal coming back down this way. Zillick controls it. Maybe one last time the Warriors are going to have to try to equalize this thing here in the first half. Gets shoved pretty well there. And looks like referees are going to have a little conversation here. This for football. Say this is a zebra convention, but they don't wear the stripes. They just wear the brightly colored shirt. The foul called, so it'll be Gitz taking this kick on the near side here, down to our right in the press box. Gets took a pretty good little lick to the face. And sent in. Like they're trying to get Jones. And that will do it for the first half with your score. Episcopal 1, Warriors 0. We'll be back after halftime. It's Warrior Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Grounds Crew, a locally owned landscape company that makes your outdoor dreams come to life. Whether you need your lawn looking its best, want to create a stunning garden oasis, or just dreaming of the perfect outdoor play area, we've got you covered. Looking for more privacy and security? We offer professional fence installations to frame and protect your outdoor space. Looking for more sitting area for the family? We install custom patios to meet your expectations. At Grounds Crew, we specialize in landscaping, fencing, lighting, maintenance, and more. It's time to elevate your outdoor experience. Call us today at 225-333-8582 or visit us at groundscrew.com to schedule your consultation. Grounds Crew, where we make your outdoor space extraordinary.
At StreamPay, we believe payroll is more than just numbers. It's about people. When you partner with us, you always know who you're working with. Real experts and real support. No call centers, no confusion. Just a trusted partner invested in your success. StreamPay, payroll made personal.
right, we are back for the second half of action here. Warriors trailing 1-0 after a goal about halfway through the first half. It will be Episcopal with first touch of the second half. If the Warriors can come out like they did on Saturday and put a couple of goals up quickly to start the second half. And here we go. Second 20, or second 40 going on. Getting started. The Warriors are going to start the way they finished it. Ian Moore out there. And battle on the sideline. Babin eventually comes away with it. Knocks it out of bounds. Stay with Episcopal. Moore can't play it, but gets it back briefly. Zillick looking to get it up ahead. Babin almost. Moore has it here on the near side. Thought about it just for a second, but decided to pull it back, trying to get something set back up. Sending it in. Babin! Almost. Just a split second too late. Nice ball sent in by Gitz. Trying to hit Babin. Coming from the backside. Just misses a corner kick coming up. Up. Wilson. Right there, the save. Coming from the Episcopal goalkeeper. Riley Wilson almost was able to sneak that one in. On this play, Hyman's going to run it down. And get pushed out of bounds. Be a throw in here from Episcopal. See if they try to set up something off this throw in, which they've done just about every single time they've had a throw in from this area. And they're going to do it again. They're going to try to push everybody up in front of the goal. Get something inside and close. Almost. Zillick just jumping up, doing anything he could to deflect that one. Corner coming up for Episcopal. Sent in and then back out. He had the header coming from the backside. be Warrior ball. Goal kick coming up. Jones sends it up ahead. Zillick controls. Tries to cross it to Marr. And little fumble there on the throw in, but still handled by the Warriors. No harm, no foul there. Warriors trying to pick up a foul, getting here, pressuring. Marr just kind of left the ball hanging out there, and the Episcopal defender is able to clear it back out of bounds. Throw in or free kick coming here for Episcopal. Had a couple of good looks at the goal, just haven't been able to get it in. But Riley Wilson, nice job of winning that, and they're gonna call the foul. Looked like a little bit of equal opportunity pushing there. Contact looked pretty equal from both sides, but Wilson's gonna get hit with that. Even though he wound up being the guy on the ground. It was interesting how those work out. Episcopal sending it in. Touched out of bounds. It'll be Warrior throw in. It's like offsides called. And sent out of bounds. It'll be throw in again for Episcopal after a substitution for the Knights. Sent in. Hits the side of the goal. Corner kick coming up for the Knights. out of bounds on the opposite side of the field. Warriors looking to get it going quickly. Sent out of bounds on the far side. Campbell's going to try to get it in quick. Warriors looking to kind of push the pace here. And Jones sends it in. And skipped over top of everybody. Luckily for Episcopal, it was just a little wide left of the goal. All right, Warriors looking to push it. Marr on the near side. And the Warriors are going to... Nope, they're going to get the goal kick coming here. And a couple of Episcopal players create the turnover there for the Knights. It'll be Warrior ball, throwing it in. Zillick lost control but gets it back. Almost drilled the referee right in the face. Battle for it. Wilson comes away with it. Sent inside. Cut off. The crosser cut off. Battle on the far side. Raylan Parker slams it off the side of the leg of one of the Knights. Sent in just a bit high. Battle for it. Parker almost came up with it. It was 3-on-1. Marr can't control it. He had a great opportunity. That was a poor pass attempt from the goalie. And now a poor throw in. Marr has it on the sideline, and the Episcopal player Knocks it right off his foot. Header miss by Babin. And they're going to get Graham Hyman, who just checked in the game. Hyman, who was giving up a little bit of size there, gets called for that foul. And the player he's trying to mark up right now is just a little bigger than him as well. They finally switch off. Not much better. Ian Marr now. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be another throw in for Episcopal. See if they try to work this into the, try to score. Yeah, they're going to try to throw this one all the way in front of the goal. Sent all the way in. Warriors are able to get it out of there. Now they're going to try to look to run. Gets on the run. Episcopal finally catches up, but Warriors still have a chance. Zillick off the post. Zillick has been right around the goal a couple of times. That time hit the post. He hit the crossbar a little earlier. Yeah, that was a little wrap around there from number 19, who trying to play it off like he didn't do anything, but that's pretty obvious. When you wrap your hand all the way around the opponent's hip, it's pretty obvious it's a foul. Most of the time, the referees are just going to kind of look at you like you're crazy if you're trying to argue that one. All right, here comes the free kick. Ball placed down just outside the numbers, right about the 29-yard line. Jones. Ball's loose in front of the goal. Warriors trying to play it. Wilson was there. Warriors looking to control, but Episcopal comes up with it in the midfield. Ball poked out of bounds. Throw in for the Warriors. Parker down in that far corner. Warriors going to get the corner. Almost. Another really nice look at the goal for the Warriors. Just about halfway through the second half. Still 1-0 Knights. sent ahead. And Episcopal puts it in again. Warriors were trying to contest that there. They're looking for an offsides call, but nothing is. No call there. Now a conversation is going to be had between the referee and Warrior coach who gets yellow carded. That's the referee just completely not acknowledging the fact that they probably blew a couple calls right there. Sends it up ahead, trying to hit Parker. Kick that wide here to Zillick. Gets it down to Marr. Sends all the way across. Campbell. Hyman deflected. Now Taylor Zillick. Nice pass. Zillick gets it taken away from him. Riley Wilson. Nice play. Back down the midfield. Wilson, great job of staying with it. And out of bounds, it'll throw in from Episcopal. Hyman gets it back inside, gets it blocked, and Ben Jones sends it through the uprights from about 50 out. Don't get 3 points in this football for that. Saved by Goff. Up ahead. Zillick looking to run. Where's going to throw it in from that deep corner. Going to move fast. Moore has it. And deflected and saved. Got it. There it is. Graham Hyman was able to get the deflection. Nice job. Moore had the initial shot. And then Hyman was able to score it. The first time I think we had the light effects here at Warrior Stadium for the soccer game. Seen that a lot during football. First time for soccer. So 2-1 now. Warriors looking to get it back on the offensive end and whistle. A foul way back down the field. Down around about 39, but the 40-yard line, right about the numbers, 39-yard line. Marr here on the near side. Back to Jones. Wilson sending it in. Go Warriors! Raylan Parker with the header to tie it up, the equalizer at 11:25 here in the second half. 2-2, all tied up as the Warriors, kind of like they did the other day on Saturday when they scored their goals, they were bang, bang, right back to back with each other. Except this time now it's a tie ball game. And now Episcopal is going to get maybe a crack at it, but Goff is able to play it, clears it back out down the field. And Hyman looking almost. Back up the field. Episcopal again with a look. Warriors are able to clear it out. get hit with that one. Gonna have to go head out for a second. It's Diffendahl coming in. Referee puts back in play. Free kick coming up here. Diffendahl gets it up ahead. Hyman again, looking to run. And out of bounds. The Warrior throw in. Hyman kicks it right off the backside of number 16. Campbell sends it in. Secured by the goalkeeper. Sent wide. Gets playing it up. Campbell. Trying the crosser. Get it in. Diffendahl looked like he had a chance to send that back towards and just not able to control it. Was Hyman right in front of the box. And Graham Hyman looks like he's down. Having a little bit of trouble. Looking for somebody to help him up. Ian Mard checking back in. Ball sent not all the way through. Goff saves it. Looking to push it.
Get back, Ben. Get on him.
And sent in just a little bit wide. Just under 6.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Warriors will have the goal kick. Ben Jones is going to place it down, try to press this back down. Warriors get the go-ahead goal here. Has it on the run. There's Babin. Sends it in just a little wide. Hyman with control now. Gets good ball handling there. Sends it towards the goalie. He almost had that ball just squirt out of his hands. All right, Warriors going to push it again. Possession still with the Knights. Their Physical was trying to push that ball a little further up the field than it was. They're going to attack right here off the throw-in again. Well short Yanmar. Maybe get it, clear it out. Chips it up ahead. And kicked out of bounds. 3 minutes now and counting. We're about a minute away from that time being exclusively kept down on the field, so we'll have very little idea of exactly how much time is left. Again, 2-2 is your score. Warriors looking to try to win this thing here with this goal. Babin has control to Parker, chips it in. Episcopal is able to get it out of there. Campbell heads it right there to Zillick. Fires it from about 35 yards out. Hyman tried to send it across to Babin. Just a little too wide. Wilson's going to poke it back to Goff. Gets it back down the field in a hurry. Sent inside. They're looking to try to get it to Graham Hyman. Down in the corner. Be a corner kick for the Warriors. So another opportunity. Nope, throw in. Correction, didn't quite get down far enough. Zillick just missed getting a good piece of that ball. Ben Jones trying to push it into the pressure, into the scoring zone. Got cut off by number 13. He gets hit with the foul. Warriors going to have the free kick here from about the 35. Jones sends it in. The header comes up just short. Episcopal looking to make a run of their own. All right, Warriors control it. We're now under 2 minutes. The clock being kept down there on the field. Nate Babin trying to challenge, and ball sent out of bounds by Episcopal. Babin down on the ground just for a minute. He's good. Sends it in. And Episcopal with another chance. And good job by the Warriors to cut that off. As Graham Hyman had help from Zillick getting down there. Up ahead is Jackson Hyman. And out of bounds. It'll be. Nope. Marr pokes it out of bounds. We're ticking down to the end here. Not much time left. And foul. As soon as you put the two hands on the player, you're going to get called for that every time. This is one of those a little bit more obvious calls. Episcopal trying to take their time because they know there's not much left and they want to try to make this one of the last chances here. Sent towards the goal, out of bounds. And that'll do it. And that'll do it for the boys' game. It's going to end in one of those unfortunate situations, a tie. But the Warriors come back with the 2 goals here in the second half to at least push this to the tie. So stick around with us. We'll have the girls' game coming up here in about 45 minutes. We'll shut down the stream, and then we'll be back at you here a little bit before the girls' game gets kicked off. So, again, your final score here from Warrior Stadium for the boys' match, 2-2. Warriors tie with Episcopal. But again, on behalf of myself, Coach Craig Saylor, voice of Warrior Athletics, and the administration, faculty, and staff of St. Michael High School, we want to wish you, as always, good night, God bless, and go Warriors.